nicely still.
Both.
What was it? Both was it on?
Facebook. Sometimes goes online.
You lot still use Facebook?
That's why I said that's so annoying.
I can't. Do you know what? Yeah, I saw something today. I saw a tweet today. Like I think Facebook's got like 2.9 billion.
It's got a lot. Like
It's mad.
It's actually really.
But I thought it was like
Old
that-
generation.
It's like the parents' Instagram.
Yeah.
When you hear parents talk, it's like Facebook. I'm like,
Yeah.
brother, who uses that?
But you know, there's a lot of people that actually really
It's
use
more.
it.
Nah, do you
More
know?
than any other social medias. It's mad.
Have you used it? I've used it yet actually to like buy and sell stuff. You know, you find some sick stuff.
Oh
on
my God,
there.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace.
Good stuff.
That's where I bought my car.
Is it?
From,
That's what I'm saying.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Bruv, I saw put my son's clothes on there. Fine, we found some neat. You found some wicked stuff on there. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
There's a
Like-
lot of stuff.
That's the only way I'll be using Facebook, to be honest.
I've tried to like use it for like trying to connect with like other like people like in the music industry and stuff like that. But it's a lot more. How can I explain it? I think Facebook's like very personal because you got to know like people's like first names and
Yeah,
I'm
it's
saying
so
it.
personal.
like if I know somebody by like I don't know like left arm, how am I meant to put that in Facebook search? Do you know what I'm saying? Like your name is Andre, but
Your name's Andre.
do you know what I mean?
People like, because you can change your name so many times.
Yeah, but again, but not everyone puts like don't like putting their alias on there.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Do you know what I mean?
What is your tag?
How are you guys though?
Wait, are we rolling?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we rolling?
Yeah, man.
Oh, I'm breathing.
No, that's cool. Man, that's cool. We go straight into it. So how are you guys?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're tired.
What did you do yesterday?
Oh, we had a performance.
Yeah, we had a
It
performance.
was like the Filipino
Charity event.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like for Down syndrome. And yeah, we did a couple songs on there. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
It was
so
like-
fun.
Yeah, there was like a little disco afterwards.
It's actually
Yeah.
far from
And do you know
here.
it was like 10 minutes away from here?
I swear.
Yeah.
You lot could have just like parked up and stayed in your car.
Would you want us to stay overnight?
Yeah, as long as you got like obviously with me, I make sure I say this to a lot of people. Make yourself useful in it and always think ahead. So if I go somewhere, yeah, I've always got like I call it my emergency kit. Got my wash bag in the car, and just in case I get stranded, like the petrol runs out, I'm on the motorway.
Really organisation.
That's actually organised people.
You have to.
Like, you know how you have your backups, like with your laptop?
Yeah,
I feel
listen.
like
Just
you
she's
would
one of
survive.
them. She's like you.
Yeah, I'm like that as
You're
well.
Jess is
like that.
very
I
organised.
feel like I don't have a wash bag in my car.
But guessing, go.
You would
Thinking about
survive
it
a
now,
zombie
though.
apocalypse in it. You would survive.
Of course. Listen, if there was
If
a zombie.
anything happens, I am calling you.
Listen, if it breaks out, listen, we know what time it is, innit? We just go to the bomb shelter. As you know, I got the snacks on deck.
That's
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think ahead.
Water
Got
bottle,
us
and
prepared
everything.
water. Where's our muffins?
Do you want them up? Do you not want them up?
No, I don't want
you
it
sure?
now, it's okay,
Nah, I
yeah.
feel bad. We'll get you the muffins. We'll get you the muffins. So how was the drive-in?
Yeah, it was. I just felt long because the A406 like these times. And to be fair, the A406 is just always busy. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's a Sunday. But
It
it's
was
alright.
quite a long drive, but it was good.
I mean, the weather's nice outside, so.
Yeah, we was enjoying.
No, but I had car sickness this morning.
Oh my
Are you one of
gosh,
those
yeah.
ones?
No,
She's
it was
one of
actually
those.
like, call me childish if you want to, but I just genuinely can't. Like, I really can't.
She
Like,
can't even handle a lift, like an elevator.
yeah.
No, I'm not joking. She like 6. No,
I don't like
seriously.
going down in lift.
How are you? So you must be like mad in a theme park then, innit? Like,
We
You don't wanna
managed
see
to
it.
get her once. Like we all went to like Thorpe Park.
yeah.
We managed to get her on a ride.
But
That's
she
it.
cried about it.
But it was one ride, and after that, it was done.
See, like me, yeah, like I can do the rides, yeah, but I can't do it consecutively. I need a break. Do you know what I mean? Like if I go one straight after the other,
Yeah,
I
it's
am.
too much.
That's the other side for me. I have to have like one and go.
I need a break
can't do
because
that.
when I'm like
as well.
I'm like this. The last thing I want to do is go on something and be like this again. I can't stand up. Like I think the last time I did that, yeah. The last time I did that, I absolutely spewed my guts out in the bush. Like I was finished.
Because it's actually
But
not
do you go
fun.
on the like spinny ride?
I go on it all, but
no,
I have there
can't
has to
do
be a
that.
good enough break between
yeah,
rides.
yeah.
If I go straight on and the next
That's
ride
what
after
queuing's
that,
for.
yeah, I know, but sometimes they go fast though, innit?
No, but they don't.
They
I
do.
don't know
I
what
mean,
they're
I'm not gonna. I don't do. I fast track innit? I'm fast track.
You're
I
fast
love
track.
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because it's do
No,
you know
it's
what
not
it
worth
is?
it. It's
No,
not
I
worth
think
it.
it is because if you're
don't see
waiting,
it.
I can't
30-second
deal.
ride.
No, I can't deal with lines. Lines stress me out. I don't have enough patience.
I don't.
for
But
lines.
English people love queue.
What
They
they
love queue.
love it. They're Like, it's the favourite thing to do.
Like,
Just
do you
queue
remember?
up.
Listen, prime COVID, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, and I'll tell you a story quick time. Yeah. So I went to Sainsbury's, yeah. The queue was going around the back, yeah. But the way the queue was, yeah, like it was going up round the shop. So I've walked up now, and then I'm trying to find my way to the back of the queue. So I'm walking close to people, and because if I don't walk that close, I'm in the road, innit? And then where the queue is forming by like the car entrance. Cars are coming in and out, so you don't know what's coming around the corner. Yeah. So some man's gone. There's a queue, like you're too close. I was like, boss.
Do you want me to die?
I said, big man. I don't know where cars are coming from.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So if I go into the road any further and I get licked down, what are you gonna tell me?
Sorry.
Go into a big argument about
Come
it.
closer.
Exactly. It was annoying.
That's mad.
But yeah, man, thank you guys. We finally got there in the end.
Yeah.
Finally got there. And it's happened. And do you know what? It's happened on such a really good day. Maybe everything for a reason.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? Everything for a reason. So we're going to go from right to left. Why don't you just introduce yourself, your name, where you from?
Am I on the right? Oh yeah, Talisha.
I mean, my right, yeah. yeah.
Talisha. I'm from Banstead in Surrey. What else did you ask?
How your age?
Oh, 27.
I'm Carmela. I'm 24. Same Banstead, sorry.
Okay.
I'm Jess. I'm 21, and I'm from East London. But it's so funny because whenever people ask me where I'm from, yeah, I never know what to say because I'm from Essex. Yeah,
Where in Essex?
Dagenham.
I mean, that's
So it
border.
basically is East London.
I mean,
But sometimes people cuss me for saying East London.
Well, this is the thing. It's the back end of East and the beginning of Essex.
Yeah.
So it's like
Essex goes all the way to like Southend, but I'm not there. Do
I
you
know,
what
but that's the
mean?
back end. Like you're at the front line of
Yeah.
Essex. Like you're when it says London Borough of Essex, you're just leaving East
Literally.
London. You're still in Dagenham because you can have two roads in Dagenham.
Yeah.
One says London Borough of East London, and this road says
Yeah,
Essex.
it's actually
Essex,
true.
yeah.
So
Like you're stuck in
I'm
between.
both. Just
Just say both.
Right.
It is
Both,
I'm from
yeah.
Essex and
East London.
East London.
Just say Dagenham, and if
No,
people
but
get it,
at the same time, I don't want to say Dagenham people because that's the ghetto.
I mean, if people get it, they get it. Do you know what I mean? It's like obviously we're from Northwest, yeah, but you'll get people that are from like Wembley. Like Wembley's Northwest, but it's like you're not Northwest
No,
unless your
yes,
unless your postcode says NW.
Yeah.
Is Wembley Northwest? I thought it was just West.
See, it's not West.
What do you mean? Is it north? No, it's west.
It's Northwest London, but it comes under a postcode HA.
Oh yeah.
There's a completely different postcode.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like you'll have like, for example, some places in the east, you'll have like E and you'll have IG.
Oh yeah.
Mine's
Yeah.
Oh,
RM.
gee.
So I'm saying, like you're east, but you're not really east. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you're Dagenham, so you're like borderline.
Yeah. I hear you.
But yeah, so and you guys go over collective. What's the collective called?
Essence.
And there's something significant in there with a three.
With a
Yeah,
three.
Yes.
with a three.
Ess3ntials.
Okay, so it was like, let's kind of strip it back. Let's strip it back to you as the group, and then we'll get into you guys individually. So, Essence with a 3. Talk to me about that. Where did the name come from? Where did the 3 come from? What's significant about the 3 in the name? Let's go through that.
So it's like, I don't know if you know, but we actually used to be called something else. We used to be called New Faith.
No.
You didn't know that? Okay.
No.
Yeah. No. So basically, we've been singing together for like 4 years now.
So where did you guys all meet? How did you all meet?
So through our long
Management,
previous
really.
Okay.
So me and Calms, we were together. Obviously, we were singing together as sisters because me and her are sisters.
You not related?
Yeah.
Like proper sisters?
Yeah.
Like mum and dad?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, bro. 'Cause I was going to say, because the age group thing, I'm like, I mean, I'm not going to. Yeah.
Yeah.
The age kind of, because everyone's like bare different ages. There's like
age,
there's a big enough like age
Yeah.
gap sort of thing. But okay, so it starts to make sense. But yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So my manager was like, okay, we want our ex-manager. He was like, oh, we want to put, I want to create a girl group, and I want to add 2 in the girl group, like 2 other girls, so 4 girls. And obviously that's when he brought in Jess and another girl called Molly J. Shout out Molly J.
Okay.
And yeah, so for 4 years now, it was us four. And Molly J decided to do her own thing as well. Like, she's a solo artist now, and she's doing really, really well as well. And yeah, in the end, because we left management, we had to rebrand. And that's
Start
how
all
it
It's
over
only
again.
happened like last November.
I swear.
Yeah.
Rah. So what's been like the how's that transition of like rebranding going for you guys?
Do you know what? It was kind of smooth, but at the same time not smooth.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's because towards the end of us being in New Faith, we kind of had started to already take on a little bit more managerial roles anyways.
What, within yourselves or
Yeah,
from
between us.
Okay.
So obviously then we decided to leave management. From then it was kind of just like taking the bull by its horns and just really going.
That reference.
Yeah.
It's a known phrase.
Yeah, it's a very known phrase. Grabbing the bull by its horns, isn't it? When you grab the bull by
I had to teach them. I
so
had
many phrases we don't know. She's always teaching us.
I teach them all the phrases. They didn't know what a
'cause we're
chin wag
fresh.
was.
Chinwag.
A chinwag.
Says that chinwag.
You never heard of that?
No.
You've heard that, innit?
I think it's because we weren't born here. We were just talking about it
Yeah.
yesterday.
We don't know a lot.
Because when we came here, it was fresh off the boat.
So where you lot from then?
Mauritius.
Oh.
Yeah.
We
So,
didn't know any English when we came here.
so how long have you lot been over here? One second, just for camera. You got your stay though, yeah? You got your stay. 'Cause this is getting on YouTube, isn't it? Because next minute I want to know that
passport and everything.
I speak to Jess. She's a solo artist now because you lot got. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Weird. It's actually bad.
you get me? Just want
So
to make sure, innit? You get me? Just,
No, yeah. We've been here for...
Since 2007.
Yeah.
okay. So so the journey of the rebranding.
Yeah, so literally in November, that was when we like launched on social media. But for a couple months before that, we was kind of preparing what we was going to be releasing, how we was going to release it and stuff like that, and publicize the rebrand. And then we just literally went for it.
Yeah.
And since then, it has been a little bit harder because obviously we're doing things on
your own,
Yeah.
But you've got a bit more of a sense of appreciation for like when things are happening for you. 'Cause you can say, listen, like we
definitely.
done that, we
Yeah.
bossed it, we done it on our own. Do you know what I mean?
Like considering we're a new brand, like only launched in November, like the amount of opportunities that we've had in like months. In these months, it's actually been crazy. Like so many performances.
Yeah.
Even to be here now, it's appreciated.
No, that's good, man. Because when I saw you lot, London RBS, shout out Ty, saw you lot perform, I was like, yo, these girls are sick. Because the thing is as well, like, obviously I'm old school. I'm a 90s baby, innit? I'm a 90s baby. And back in my day, it was
And
all about...
how old are you?
I'm 32.
Oh, you're
I don't look
32.
it though, do I?
No, you really don't at all. Literally.
Like, don't crack in it, you get me?
You really asked for that compliment.
But yeah, so I'm coming from an era where like all it was like bands and groups, innit? So when I saw you guys, I was like, raw, like, you know, people are still doing the group thing. And what's good as well is that you guys all can sing, and do you know what I mean? Like, you lot are all on the same level in terms of, you know, I'm Beyonce, she's Michelle, and she's Kelly. Like, you lot are all Beyonce, you're all Michelle, you're all Kelly. Do you know what I mean? That's in my take in it. But now you lot are dope, man.
Thank
You lot are proper dope.
That's so nice.
We're just proper excited to like actually like show people what we've been doing as well.
Yeah.
Where we're doing it all on our own, like things take time.
Yeah.
Like we don't have a lot of time, but
You know what WizKid said, innit? Time is of the essence. Come on.
that's you think you have bars in it?
Cheesy, innit?
And it's just mad as well because
Yeah.
I've always looked up to like girl groups, like especially Destiny's Child, like always.
Wait, DC3 or the original? Like, no, Destiny's Child. Which one we talking?
The whole, like
All of
literally,
them.
like I've watched the whole journey. The whole journey is it's very inspiring.
Yeah.
Even that.
Groups are coming back. S Club's coming back. They got a tour. S Club's got a tour after 25 years.
We haven't heard
That's a bit
that.
mad,
have
you
we?
know.
Yeah, man. So, you know, there's something going on in the whole, you know, doing the group thing.
That's crazy.
Obviously, Spice Girls had their thing the other day,
Yeah.
like, was it last year or something like that? So, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, Flo's doing their thing. The group thing is what's
It's coming
happening.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
So let's go through you guys' stories like individually. So let's talk to you two. Let's talk to Talisha and Carmela, the two sisters. So you lot are born and raised in Mauritius.
Yeah.
Came here, 2007. You lot come by yourselves with family?
So we came with a whole family, so mum, dad and two brothers.
First, though, so he came here because he's an artist.
Oh, is it?
Touring to stay, like,
So speak on it. Your dad's he's an artist. Who's your dad?
So he was in a band as well called Lewin Blues in like our country.
Okay.
So he was like popping like back in the days.
Yeah.
And he was touring, so we never really saw him quite a lot, like growing up, because he was just making his money like that. Like, do you know what I mean? And coming back, he wasn't even there for my birth.
Don't get emotional, please.
Cut. No, he would, but like it's good. Like he was touring a lot, and obviously when he wanted a better future for like his kids and like wife and stuff, he came over here and spent like 5 years here and worked and like got his stay and stuff like that, and then brought us all over. And
that's sweet, man. That's sweet. So you actually come from musical background.
Literally, we always say this as well, because in Mauritius, my mum never let us go out, like, as kids, like, play outside. Like, we'd always have to play within the house.
That sounds like Jackson 5 vibes right now.
Yeah,
like.
we never was allowed, like, we never.
Our playground, because our dad, like, in our, like, house, like, in our, like, ground, we have, like, a studio, like, an actual house next to our thing, and it was a studio.
Dope.
That was legit our playground. All the instruments in there, like, that was, we didn't have...
Can you not play instruments?
Yeah, I'll play the bass.
I can play the piano and the guitar.
What?
Probably not as well now, because I have lots of
violin, didn't you, when you were younger? You used to take lessons.
Can you play an instrument?
Yeah,
what do you play?
I play the piano as well, guitar. But again, it's all down to practice. We don't do it as much anymore. But if we was to have a piano in front of us or a guitar, like we'd be able to play it.
Yeah.
I'd love to play. I could play a triangle, sick. I could play the triangle, sick.
Any music is music.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So like, you know, let's talk about like childhood as well. So growing up in Mauritius, like what was it like? You know, what was your lot's childhood like?
So we were really, my mum and dad really wanted us into education, because obviously, like, in Mauritius it's not easy. Like it's really like poor, like at the time as well, and our parents just really tried the best to like make sure we have like a good life and education. But yeah, our whole life, but basically at the same time we were just doing music.
Yeah.
Like my brothers, like my older brother especially, like he's a producer.
Swear.
He raps, like we all
brother
literally
sings and
my
plays
little brother
piano.
sings.
So you lot are proper like the Jackson 5. Like the band, then you got Janet Jackson. you
Apart
lot.
from my mum, that's the only
She
thing.
is an amazing chef, and
Yeah.
she like sews, like when we did the Mauritius festival, like she does like all our
Clothes.
and stuff.
Like that's what Beyonce's mum used to do, innit?
Yeah.
It's their
Wow.
clothes.
That's mad.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's just all like.
It's
Are you lot seeing like the signs? Like there's a lot of.
Just trust me, you're not the only one. I've been seeing the signs. Like,
Yeah.
it's so crazy.
That is
It's more
crazy.
like-
Did you know this stuff?
No, I didn't.
I'm saying this is news to her.
I only knew this, I can say, last year, because I read the Beyonce book. And I was reading and I was like, this is just too much for me. Like, my mum did this. Oh, yeah. And we had another girl. So the girls left because of this. And I was like, wow. Like,
It's
this
too
all
similar. It's like scary, isn't it?
it's so similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
It's mad because even like how Destiny's Child were a 4 before, and like they came together as a 3, and like do you know what it is? Like we love other girl, like we really are inspired by other girl groups, but it's like also we see like stuff that could have been improved, and like also getting along and stuff like that. So we try and keep that
Yeah.
to get going sort of thing, so that no one's like, hey, you're like, no. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, when people see girl groups in it, they're always gonna, you know, compare you to someone in it, and that's inevitable in it, and you know it is what it is in it. But you know, at the end of the day, everyone's an individual.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like flow is flow, Destiny's Child is Destiny's Child, S Club is S Club, Spice Girls is Spice Girls. We're Essence.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's kind of knowing that, realizing that, and just honing it,
Yeah.
and you know, showing your individualism as to why you girls are different
Yeah.
to, you know, certain bands,
Yeah.
groups, and whatever. Like, do you lot prefer to be known as a group or a band, or like, you know, How do you guys like to be like recognized?
I feel like, we always say girl group. I feel like band is for people who like play instruments.
Yeah.
We never like play instruments on stage. Like we just
Yeah. I remember like see growing up, this everyone did this shit. Do you remember like back in the day when you were all kids, and you lot, went through, your phases of being a performer. And everyone was a group. Like we was part of a group back in the day, innit? Come on. Can't say what it is, you get me? 'Cause we don't know who's watching, but do you know what I'm saying? Obviously,
that's so funny.
done our thing, parted ways, we had to go solo, but we're still cool now, innit? You get me? We're here, innit? So what was your childhood growing up? Like what was how was things for you growing up, Jess?
So for me, I was actually the first, like between me and my cousins, I was the first child.
Okay.
So I feel like me growing up, obviously I was quite spoiled, but as a child, if you can imagine. But my culture in Philippines, that's where I'm from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big up.
Yeah, literally.
We love Philippines.
Yeah.
We always say this, but Mauritian and Filipino people, they're very similar culture-wise.
Is it?
Yeah, I feel like that's why we get along so well, because we were brought up the same way, if that makes sense.
You got seeing the signs.
Yeah, literally. It's mad. But yeah, for me, my parents and my family, they've always been like really about music. I always say this, but if you go to any Filipino party, 100%
Karaoke.
Karaoke. Because you know about that.
Well, do you know, believe it or not, my gran, like, she's Chinese, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. So, obviously I'm Jamaican as well. So see Jamaica, we love music.
Yeah.
And the Chinese people, they love karaoke, innit? So, it makes sense. But I've been to where did I go? I went to a bar in Chinatown. Can't remember what it was called. But, Chinese people, that part of the continent, they go ham.
Yeah.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
And I love it. They're just excited about it.
Yeah.
So excited. I just love it, man.
Like every house in Philippines will have a karaoke machine. Like it's mad.
Like,
and mics and everything.
Saying, are you even Filipino if you don't have that in your house? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
literally every party, that's just what you'll be doing. Like you'll just be singing Adele in the back, but you'll be having fun. But it's like the whole room is just sad, but everyone's having fun.
Yeah, come on. Like, have you ever been to like? Has your family ever gone out to like maybe like a relative or friend's house, and the first thing they've gone is like, there's no karaoke machine?
No, honestly, that actually happens. Like you'll step in and sometimes like it'll be bands, of course, but it'll be like, okay, when's karaoke then? It's mad. It's actually mad. So obviously that me being brought up in that culture.
Yeah.
Every time they'd always encourage me to sing from a young age. Obviously when you're young, you don't really know, like you're a bit shy or whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's always been something that I've been encouraged to do. And then I started taking piano lessons as well. I got a bit older and then I started learning songs that I could also sing along to. So I was playing the piano and singing. At the same
That's hard,
Yeah,
That's hard.
and then I went to school, and then like when you're growing up in your teenage years, and you've got exams and stuff, and you kind of go through that phase where like you're just about friends and you're just about
as you should. That's like
So I kind of lost my passion for music for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then what's so mad is that like around the same time, we had a new drama teacher come into my school and he encouraged me to try out. By this point, I was like 15, 16. So I was like past all of the like music and like being on stage. And he was like, oh, you should audition for the school musical. Because in that school, they all knew that I could sing because they always asked me to like
So was you that girl that everyone in the playground, look, she can sing, sing for us? Yeah. Yeah,
it was a bit mad. But no, I proper appreciated it. And then he just encouraged me to do like the school musical, and it was We Will Rock You at the time. And I really didn't want to do it. Like I cannot stress you enough. Being at that age, you're the oldest in the school as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're a sixth form, so you're sixth form. But it was like joined in with the secondary school. Yeah. It was a bit mad.
It's mad.
So then, anyways, I was just like, okay, whatever. Let me just do it for bands. And I did it with one of my guy friends at the time. And he was like, okay, let's just do it, whatever. Get them off our backs. And then we even got told that we got the main role.
They set
So
you
we
up,
was like, oh God, now we're sucked into it. And then it actually ended up being so
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And like it made me rediscover like my passion for like performing. And then around that same time as well, like I said, my RX manager put us together.
Yeah.
Around that time, I was obviously looking to apply for uni and like go and finish my education.
Yeah.
But then he found me and put me in this girl group. And I feel like even that was divine timing, because if he hadn't approached me at that time, then I probably would have gone on to uni, focused on that, and then not be doing this now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
No,
it
that's
all happens in
that's
that
sick,
the right
man.
time.
Like, you know, you kind of go through like almost of like a, not an identity crisis, but a crisis of like trying to, you know, find yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You just forget what makes you happy sometimes.
Yeah, because as well, like when you're in school, like you consider that time in your life as being like, you know, a safe haven in terms of you don't have to worry about nothing other than getting through school, and you can do whatever.
Yeah.
And then the moment you're coming to the point of leaving, it's like, cool, like now I got to really figure out what it is that, you know, I need to be, because we left school at 16. I think that's a very young age for people to kind of be leaving school. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's all changed now, but yeah, like I went through, well, I wouldn't say my journey was a bit different. Obviously I was doing football from like young up until like just before like college and stuff like that. Then I went uni, met a couple man them.
What uni did you go to?
I went Kent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Big up the Kent uni gang. Don't know. So yeah, then obviously, you know, learned like the DJ and stuff like that, and I just kind of just like fell in love. Obviously, I've always loved music, innit? Always loved music. Always loved music. And to be, we was in school choir at school. Remember?
Wow.
Yeah, man. Our school choir was sick. Listen, our school choir, you know, Sister Act 2.
Yeah.
That was our year school choir, because our music teacher was a black woman, innit? And she was like proper on this music thing, innit? And then obviously our year was just dope. Anyway, like, yeah, good times, good stuff.
That's mad.
Good times, good stuff.
But that's why, like, we always think like, if music is really for someone, like it will always find its way back.
Yeah.
It's amazing, because we've all been like individually. I think we've all had that stage where it's been like.
You question it.
You question it. Like,
Yeah.
it keeps getting questioned. And even, like, because back in... It's mad, because, like, I don't ever do anything I don't love to do. Like, I will literally just not doing even work. Like, I'll leave. I'm not even joking. Like, I'll just leave. But, like, in school times, I wouldn't pay attention. My ADHD would not let me. Like, it would just, like, not let me pay attention. Unless I'm really hyper-focused on something that I really love to do.
Yeah.
So, like, I'd always get kicked out. I was one of the naughty, loud ones. But the one time I had this like form tutor, like he just understood me. I was the only one that wasn't like that didn't have to stay in form time. Like it was half an hour, useless time. What am I gonna do? Sit in people's like watch people in their faces.
Yeah.
So what he'd let me do is I'd come in, I'd be like, "Hi, I'm here." And he'd know what I'd be going. I'd be going to that practice because my school was really like equipped and stuff, like the music.
Yeah,
like
your school was very musical. Her school was so musical.
That's good though.
We had the dance studio. So you'd find me like 3 places, break times. After school, you'd find me at the gym. You'd find me at a dance studio, or you'd find me in that practice room practicing my music or the piano and stuff like that. We have like all instruments. So it's like that's my time. Like it's like.
That was your outlet.
Yeah. Because it doesn't make sense as to when I went on to college, I did stuff that people just expected me to do, like health and social care. Like
I did
things
the same thing.
Because back then it's like people just thought, oh, it's just a hobby. So
Yeah.
you just think it's just a hobby.
That's the thing. Like, there's a saying that I go by. It says, "What's understood doesn't need to be explained." Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, where people kind of, you know, push that narrative on you because they don't really kind of get it. They didn't get it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you get a lot of people that kind of focus on the ones that are already made. Like they don't understand. Like there's an actual journey.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, I saw an interview with Central C and he said, you know, it took him 10 years to get to where he is now. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's not always about the destination. It's always about the journey, innit? Like you're always gonna get there. It's just how you get there and how long it's gonna take you, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like you've got to come again. Like you lot said, you lot are going through like a rebranding phase. You know, and you're gonna have your moments. You know, things are gonna go left, and you know it's gonna, you know, make you lot question. Do you not really want to do this? You know, you're gonna have those moments, but you know, if this is what you want to do, then you know
Yeah.
you're gonna see it through and it's gonna build character. Because I actually had that moment with like DJ. I was like, you know, I wasn't getting bookings. I don't really like nobody was looking at me. I was like, nah, fuck this, man. This is long. I don't want to do. I don't want to do this no more, innit? And I said, you know, fuck that, man. Like I spent too much money on equipment, spent too much time doing this. Like I'm getting something from this. Like, do you know what I mean? And you just like have to like prevail and see it through.
No, definitely.
Wow.
So like, you know, from like the beginning now. So when did you know the whole? When did you guys realize that you lot could sing? Like, how old was you? Like, where was you when you kind of hit that note and was like, oh shit, I can actually do this?
From young age, very, very young. I've been singing literally my whole life.
Yeah.
Like I've been in choirs my whole life. Literally, only after uni is when I stopped being in choirs. Like to school, primary school, I've been in choir. Church, I've been in choir. Sixth form, I was in choir. Uni, I was in choir. Do you know what I mean? Like every single time, I've always been singing.
Yeah.
So
It's the same
probably
for
I
you
would
as
say
well.
5.
No.
No.
She was a dancer before.
Because in our family, because it's more like, because our neighbourhood is, because of our grandma, it's more like, it's filled with our family, like blood.
very
So
very
it's
communal.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like every gathering would be music. Like you might just be going to your auntie, it will turn into a party. As soon as someone goes on a table, it's a party. Like
Yeah.
everyone starts singing, and I'm more of a dancer. I just can't sit still when there's music. I can't. No.
That's what music's supposed to do, isn't it?
Still.
She really can't.
I don't really cannot sit still. So it's a thing where it's like I've always just I love always loved singing, but to me it always was just like I'm singing. It's like a natural thing. It's like a thing I love to do. It's not a thing that I looked at it and was like, oh my gosh, I'm a singer. It wasn't until, do you know what I mean? It was to me, it was just something that naturally you do and naturally you love to do. But then it's when I came out of a really tough time back at uni.
Yeah.
I left uni and T was there to support me, and that's when I started writing.
Yeah.
And I made this song, and like T was literally just like, no, what the fuck is this? Like, no, let's like. And that's when we started getting together, and I was like, no, actually. And I started looking into myself, and I was like, okay, maybe I can sing, maybe like, could be a little sharp.
And what about for you, Jess?
So obviously with singing, because like I said, I've always been singing from like young, even with nursery rhymes and stuff like that. So that's all that I've ever known. But I think when I realised that I could sing, it kind of happened gradually when, you know, like people will tell you, oh, you've actually got a really nice voice. So your family will be like, oh my gosh, like you should actually like do this. Like, you know, whenever I go to my auntie and uncle's house, they used to have this piano. They'd always ask me to sing for them. Same thing with my parents. So I think over time you just gradually find out that like, you do actually have a voice. And it's not just something.
I don't know when I've realised that. I just don't, that it just happened.
It's just always been something that you do. So
Yeah.
you just
Like I've spoken to like, you know, some people, and they will kind of say like, oh, like, you know, there's like a particular song that they heard and then they sung it, and then somebody heard them singing it, and then, you know, it didn't really kind of sink in until more people started like kind of recognize like, right, like you can actually do this. And I always say to people that, you know, you never really know how good you are, or how you've got something until somebody who doesn't know you recognizes it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because it's easy for family to be like, oh yeah, you can sing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you got to be supportive in that, innit? And obviously you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and stuff like that. But sometimes feelings got to be hurt. They got to be hurt.
It's like even my dad, obviously he's got a music ear. He's got a proper music ear. So he understands, like, if you're singing off, like, he will tell you, he will let you know. So when I was little, he must have noticed that I could sing. So he put me on a show. Like, it was like, it's not called Mauritius Got Talent, but it's something.
It's called Chimambo.
What?
It's Chimambo.
Shabambu.
Chimambo.
Shimambu.
Chimambo.
T-mambu. Am I saying it right?
No.
Oh, sorry, nah.
She's there like,
No. If I'm saying it wrong, let me know I'm saying I want to get it right.
Chi, like chi.
Chi.
Chi, mum.
Mam. Chimambo.
Yeah.
Oh. You know I'm bilingual now.
But yeah, so he put me on the show, and this was quite big in Mauritius at the time.
Yeah.
It's like the X Factor of Mauritius, but it's obviously not X Factor because Mauritius is so small. So. And And Jay put me on a show and it was doing really, really well. Obviously, I didn't win. I got to the final, but I didn't win.
Yeah,
but that's when I knew, I think, like, okay, yeah, I can actually sing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
stopped singing from then. I never stopped singing. Literally.
You got like to finals. I remember that.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
that's what I said.
Sorry.
Just no one go and search that video.
I mean,
No, you did that to yourself.
yeah, for real. Put the shovel down. Put the shovel down. So as a trio, see, as a girl group, actually, let me go back one step. So you said that you guys were managed, and you said their manager found you. How did that happen?
It's literally just all through connections. So the his partner now, she used to teach me dance at a performing arts school that I used to go to.
Yeah.
So obviously she knew that I could sing from back then, and
Yeah.
she recommended me to him. He was like, okay, cool, let's give her a go.
Yeah.
I met him, and it was like a informal audition type thing. And he was like, yeah, like your vibe, whatever. Come meet the girls that I have now, and then see how we get along. And literally, it was so mad because I was quite young when he found me. I was 17.
Yeah.
So I was very like new to the world, I think.
Yeah.
Like, you looking back now, like I
Yeah.
was just in this little bubble. And like, I'm not in that bubble anymore. But anyways, at that point, like, I hadn't met people like these two. Like, it's
Yeah.
so weird to say, but when I met them, it was like an instant click.
Yeah.
Like,
Clicks
we just
so
got
well.
on, like,
Yeah.
I mean,
we'd known each other.
yeah.
For
That's good. 'Cause
time.
I see like there's one biopic here. It's called not a group. Have you heard of a group called New Edition?
Yeah.
Okay, so they done a biopic, and there's a part where similar situation to your introduction to meeting the girls. One of them obviously has been brought into the group, and then like I think maybe like one or two of the man wasn't really too keen on my man. So I kind of thought that was like a common thing amongst, trying to form groups or, trying to replace people who have kind of left groups and stuff like that. I mean, you lot can be open, was that ever a thought in you lot's head? I don't start no beef here, like, you get me? Because you lot go.
With us, I feel like it's so telling of our journey already that
Yeah.
after 4 years, we're still together. Obviously,
Yeah.
we mentioned that we had Molly J originally in the group. Obviously, she's done her own thing now, and we fully support that.
We also
Not
had
long
another
after
girl,
her,
actually.
Yeah.
we actually did bring someone else in.
Yeah.
Her name was Jenny. But again, it didn't
Amazing
work out
singer.
with her.
Yeah.
But we're still cool with her.
Yeah,
do you know what
yeah.
I mean? Like, sometimes it just doesn't work
Yes.
out.
What do those kind of things, like, what are they based on when, like, if you're trying to obviously either expand the numbers or, trying to bring people on and it doesn't work out? Obviously, you don't have to say for these people in particular, but, what do you think is like not a common denominator, but like certain reasons why, it doesn't work out for,
It's a thing
for that?
It's not with us. It's a thing for their own journeys. It's not for them. It was more like it's for their own. They couldn't be in the group. They don't see themselves.
A lot of it was circumstantial as well. Like sometimes even certain situations that was going on within our group at the time that they was here, sorry, didn't allow them, or not allowed them, but it wasn't the right space or the right time. And we never forced anyone to leave.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, of
But-
course.
Or stay.
Yeah.
or stay. But somehow each time we was always on the same page with what needed to happen moving forward.
Yeah. So you all had kind of like the same objective.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, being in a group, you're all individuals, different personalities. Like, what is that like, on a day to day?
question.
Because like having siblings and then being in a group, I want to say they're still kind of like
Bickering.
it's different.
Oh.
It's different, like
Yeah.
as opposed to like obviously 'cause you lot got brothers as well. So knowing how you guys are in the group, your relationship with your group sisters is gonna be completely different to your relationship with your siblings. So like how is how are you guys able to want to kill each other? 'Cause I assume that probably does happen if I'm not mistaken. To want to still be like, nah, like we're sisters, we're still.
It's,
Do you know what I mean?
It's a thing where, don't get twisted, me and her weren't as this close, especially when younger. No, I'm joking. We'd physically fight. Like, we would fight. Like, we would fight. We would fight.
Just keep it real.
fight. But I think as we got older and we individually went through our own, you know, when you have siblings, sometimes, especially when you bicker and you fight, especially when you're younger, you don't get like the whole life stuff that comes thrown at you. So you're just thinking, man, you take my dun 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 dun. Do you know what I mean? so it's like you don't think about like life situation, or oh my gosh, my sister going through this, or oh my gosh, I need to be like, you don't think about those things because you're young. But then when you realize when you got to be there for each other, and when it's your role to play, it's time to play your role as a sibling. That's when, like, on that journey, that's when you kind of see, you build a stronger relationship sort of thing. So like, don't get twisted, we're still sisters, we still bicker with her like all the time. Like, we like argue, all of us, but it's a thing where it's like there's the professionalism. There's that, and then there's like, because obviously like when we like go into Essence, we're like, okay, we have this, have you done this, or we
check
you know
it, you check each other.
It's different. It's not the same as if we're at home, or even we're still really close now, like we tell each other everything. But then it's just bringing what we've built.
Do you know what's so mad? We're so close outside of Essence. We're close in Essence as well, but once we're with Essence, it's a switch up because it's work. We don't really see ourselves as sisters, or if we see ourselves as sisters, Jess will be involved. Do you know what I mean?
So do you feel like you're, you know, building that that togetherness outside of the group is pivotal to, you know, maintaining the group through everything?
1,000%.
It has to, because otherwise that's why that it doesn't work if you're trying to make it as a girl group. It's more than,
I feel like, think of it like this, like in a girl group, you're always gonna have clashing. You're always gonna have clashing, but it's about how much you respect and know the other person to be like, okay, this has happened. She didn't like this. I know that in a future instance, she would have preferred me to do this. And what's the resolution now? If you have that respect for each other, then you can work through anything. Like, me and the girls have been through loads of things where we could have really like clashed, but because there's a bigger picture here and there's a bigger goal, and we have that respect for each other, and we've built a genuine friendship. All of us are all willing to put aside our ego and what we would normally do in normal situations with other people. We need to rise above it for each other and for the goal, the end goal. Do you know what I mean?
And it's good that you say that in terms of, I mean, when you mentioned about the ego, because, you know, like, I can't explain it. I'm gonna have to bring in the whole, like, you know, the Destiny Child sort of thing, where, you know, when everyone wants to be Beyonce, not everybody can be Beyonce. It's like, well, you know, I'm the best singer of the group. You know, you kind of, you know, you don't want that stuff to kind of like go to your head and mess up everything.
I never get that vibe being in here with any of us. Like, if anything, we help each other reach our fullest potential. Like, we'll never play to anyone's weakness, but we'll always play to each other's strengths. You know what I mean?
And if there's weaknesses, we're there to improve on that. That's what it's there for. Because think about it, if it's 3 individuals and who have all different strengths and weaknesses, what may complement my weakness would be one of these lots.
100%.
Like, together to like make that stronger. And now imagine if like that's like all comes together. It's so powerful that it's like
because if you don't have it, it just, because in a girl group it's hard. You have to be able to get along. You have to, because otherwise you can't work with that person.
Definitely.
Like, at times, let's say me and Calms, like, we're on our way to like a session, like with everyone, like, and we've had like an argument. Soon as we step into that session,
no one will know.
No one will know we've had an argument.
And
like,
then
me and Calms will just be so civil. That you wouldn't know.
And then we will go talk about it.
Talk
after.
about it.
I was gonna say, like, can that be a bit like, do a little bit more detriment than anything, because you're just, you know, you're kind of just sweeping things under the carpet. You're not really, there's no real closure.
That's what, because it's like when you're, say we've like argued, it's been several times where we've like argued and like it's just like, no, like I've left, like we've gone on the right train and like we've left and gone off separate ways to go to the same destination. It's mad. Because it's so mad.
That's petty.
It's so
That is petty.
It's so silly. It's like, no,
That
I'm
is
not talking
petty.
to you. But we get there, but then it's like, no, it's a T. Because then it's, if you think about it, it's really just bickering and sisterly stuff, it's sibling stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It will be resolved and it can be resolved. But when you're, it's not a thing where as soon as you, it's like as soon as you step on stage or as soon as you step on in a work environment,
Yeah.
it switches. It's
Yeah.
not like, it's like when I'm in there, I'm looking at her, I'm like, I remember what you said. Do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, it's more like we will talk later, but right now, and we'll still be like
cordial,
laughing like this.
Yeah.
We'll be in there, it's not going to be like fake or anything like that. It's just going to be, no, we're going to talk.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. We'll talk.
So who's like the, not the mediator, but more of the like no guys, let's. It's
I
not
feel like we all do that for each other though.
yeah.
It just
What?
depends who's who, what is what.
Who's
Yeah.
arguing?
Because sometimes these two, it's really annoying. It happens
She's just
literally
on
all
me,
the
get
time.
off.
Like they're having a discussion, but they're both saying the same thing, and they're like kind of arguing about it. And I'm like, you guys are saying the same thing. You're just saying it in different ways.
Yeah.
Literally, so I'm like, guys, you're saying the same thing. So I'm not involved.
And then like when these two argue,
Yeah, and then
I'll
she
get
goes
involved
in.
and I'll be
She's
like, no, but I hear what T's saying. But then also what Calms is saying.
Makes
but
sense.
and then I'll be like, no, T, you're not saying it in the right way. What T actually means is this. And then
Yeah.
like I'll help them express what they're actually trying to say.
Yeah.
It goes the same, like because we all have each other's back.
Yeah.
We don't want any of us to argue, but it's gonna happen. Like
No,
we don't
it
get.
it is, man. It is, and but what's lovely to hear as well is that, you know, you guys are able to realize there's a, you know, there's the bigger picture. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we all want the same outcomes. We're not gonna let anything as petty as she used the last bit of shower gel.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's
to ruin this. So, so like, you know, you guys have been together, what, you said 4 years now?
Yeah.
So,
Over 4 years.
you know, obviously with, you know, the ups, there are also like, you know, your downs. We've spoken, you know, we've talked about some things. What's it like, or has there ever been a situation where either all of you or maybe the majority of you have been like I can't do this. I'm not feeling myself, or I'm just not, you know, in the mental space to, you know, want to be singing right
We've
now.
all gone through
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
All go through it at
Like,
different
Even in
times.
stages, like
Yeah.
it's almost been like one of us first, and then the next one,
one
and
and
then
then
the
next
next
one.
one.
yeah,
Which is kind of good at saying, but then at times there's been times where we all feel like it.
Yeah.
I think it's because what keeps us going is like we're all in it. Like I
Yeah.
think of, when I think like that, I think of the girls.
yeah,
I think like, right, okay, cool. I
Yeah.
don't want to let my girls down. We
Yeah.
start this. If they're still riding,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
yeah. So
That's-
like, sorry to cut you. So like, you know, when you guys are all feeling like that, like how is that dealt with? Because for me, like, I feel like if I'm with like the man them and the man them are all feeling away, there's got to be somebody to kind of, you know, be like, no. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, for example, if I give you this analogy, if neither of you lot can swim and you're all in the water, who saves who? Do you know what I'm saying?
at this point we all die. Who asked us to go in there in the first place? At this point,
No, I
Yeah.
think what it is, is that whenever we felt like that, it's got nothing to do with how we feel about each other.
Yeah.
It's never been, oh, I don't want to be in this group anymore because of this person or of this person. It's never been that.
Yeah.
But one thing about us, when we did have our each of us had our stage of being in that mind space, we was always so open about it to each other.
Yeah.
Like when we wasn't scared, like, oh, the girls might not like me if I told them that I'm feeling this type of way. We've always been understanding. So say, for example, if T was feeling it, she could feel it for her minute, but we would always be like, but think about this.
Yeah.
Or think about that.
Yeah.
Same thing when she was going through it. When I was going through it,
Yeah.
they was also supporting me, saying like, you know, we've been through so much together, and it's kind of like, again, this whole idea of building each other back up. But it was hard. It was actually really hard at one point.
Yeah.
It's also a thing of choice because, like, it's like we can, like, for example, if any of us are feeling some type of way, like, no, this is too much, it's too hard or whatever, like, and then you go to the girls and you communicate it.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to be like, no, like,
Yeah.
you shouldn't feel like this,
Yeah.
or you should stay, or you should go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a thing where it's like, we all have our individual journeys
Yeah.
and choice. So it's like, it's us supporting each other with whatever choice that is. And I think that's why most of it, like, we're still here.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, like, that's why the choice is this, because I'm not just doing this by myself, I'm doing this with the girls. Like, it's like, no matter what, because there's always going to be, in everyone's journey, I'm sure you've had like loads of obstacles.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It just happens. It's how, like, it's how we're overcoming that.
Yeah.
That's what matters, because no matter what you do,
actually want.
it's going to be there.
Yeah, of course, man. You know, life's gonna throw curveballs, and you're gonna come across adversity, and it's, you know, it's how you see it through and come out on the other side. And then, you know, you guys are 4 years deep in this, so you know that's telling you something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, you guys clearly have a plan, the right mindset, and, you know, are doing, I wouldn't say what's necessary, but, you know, just what works.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And just riding
That's
with that.
why we always say, like, I think that's why we have so much trust in each other, because, like I said, we've been through so much now over the past 4 years that if any one of us wasn't on the same page or didn't want the same thing or didn't have that drive, then 100% one of us would have already left or quit by now. Do you know what I mean? Because of what we've been through, but that hasn't been the case yet. So
well, that's going to make good material for, you know, music-wise.
exactly.
Which I know we're going to go into now. We're going to go into, you know, the present and, you know, the future. So, like I said, I heard you guys sing at an event in Box Park, and, you know, I fucked with you lot hard. I was like, oh my gosh, girl group, they all really can sing, and they all can sing. Like, these girls are dope. But you lot don't really have, like any actual music out yet, do you?
We have Under New Faith.
Under New Faith.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Have at least, I think,
Okay.
But we do have plans to release original music very soon
Yeah.
as Essence. Like, we are working with a producer at the moment. His name's Xavier.
Big up Saviour.
No joke.
Yeah.
Big
Do
up.
you know him?
No joke.
No, I'm just saying, just bigging him out. Just shouting him out. Just shouting him out. So, like, what's like the, you know, because you guys already kind of done music in the past, what's been like how do you guys write you lot's music? Is it a thing of, you know, is there like one writer in the group, or, you know, do you lot write it versus yourselves, and like how does it work?
We all basically write together. So let's say someone goes, oh, I've got a beat for you. We'll sit down together. Sometimes we'll even talk, like, what do we want to write about?
Yeah.
How are we feeling?
What do we call it?
A
A
little
therapy
therapy
session.
before
Before we start writing. And let's say we'll be like, okay, what have you gone through today? Okay, like, a guy's been moving mad, he's been doing this. Okay.
Yeah, I heard you lot talking about it earlier. Dissing up my man. You know when someone just comes back? Come on, phones here. Yeah, we're waiting for that track still. We're waiting for that track. Like I said, when girls have a story to tell, yeah,
Girls, we'll talk about it for days.
the diss track to the man them, yeah. Listen, listen. All I'm saying is, yeah, when it comes to diss tracks, don't piss a girl off, especially if there's a group.
Yeah,
You're
it's a bit
finished,
mad. It's a bit
bruv.
mad.
Yeah,
Our energy.
You're finished. Yeah, listen. A whole album, bruv. There's one tune, yeah, by Queen Niger and Ari Lennox. The tune's called "Set Him Up."
No.
Tune's bad, but it's like it's bad. The tune is wicked, but the tune is bad. Yeah. So man, them. These faces look familiar, bro. You need to send some "I'm sorry" texts now.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so you know, you guys are. I want to say you guys are preparing what for a few releases, or can we get an exclusive? Like,
So we want to, because obviously we don't have any songs under Essence at the moment. I think the main focus was more to actually build a fan base, because we did have a fan base before that was kind of growing, but we had to restart. So, and
have they? I'm assuming obviously with the whole fan thing, they hopefully have been, you know, up to date with your journey. You know, have they kind of moved with you guys as well?
Yeah, there are some that definitely have.
What's your fans called? What do you lot call them?
There's Army. There's New Faith Army.
But what's like the new? What's the new ones called?
We don't have one yet.
No.
What could it be though? I don't even know.
Let me even try and think of one.
Senses.
Essence.
I don't know.
We actually don't have one anymore.
That's something for you lot to think about still.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wait.
That's just mad.
Yeah.
I knew it would sound tapped, but I just said it anyway.
That's definitely something to actually, because before we had New Faith Army, that one was kind of, it was.
We like that one.
I've got one. Oh my days.
Oh my gosh, what?
King, you lot ready for it?
No, but go.
The Essentials. The free.
Essentials.
Essential.
But then that
Yeah, but
sounds
no,
a
but
bit.
that sounds a bit mad. Like
It
sounds like a wash bag.
You just named your ones were before were called what? New Brand Army. New Faith Army. Come on, it's on the same level.
I see where you were going.
I understand.
You get me?
But we're not calling our fans
But
the wash bag in your car.
No, but they are essential though, innit? Do you get it? You need
essentials
fans.
in how, in what way?
In what
because
way?
they're fans. But then that sounds like you're just
Like
you're
using,
like you're using.
No, but you need fans.
But
Do you get it?
and it's true.
Just like
No,
how
but say if I'm a fan now, to say I'm an essential.
no, but you thing is, you don't know, innit? They could be like, there could be somebody, yeah, big man thing, this goes out, yeah, I swear to God, do not be surprised if there is a Facebook group or an Instagram page called The Essentials Essence Fan Page.
Is this you?
Oh my days! You got me. They caught me.
Right now.
They caught me still. I'm just saying, innit? You get me? I'm just putting that out there, like, cause you don't really think about it. I'm just,
It's true. It's definitely something to.
That's so funny.
I think that will go essentials. That's all I'm saying, innit? But like I said, if not even that, obviously you guys can decide for yourself. I just think that bangs, innit? And you lot could do a lot of it, little merchandise, little free. Just saying, innit? Like it can run. And look out for the fan page, yeah. Come on.
That's joke.
So yeah, man. So future, like, what where are you guys planning to go with all of this? Like, what's like the end goal or the end goals? Like, what you guys looking to do, accomplish if you haven't accomplished anything already? Like, what's on the hit list, the bucket list?
We really want to go like do an Essence tour. Do you know how
Yeah.
beautiful that would make us feel like.
Yeah.
Philippines and Mauritius.
Yeah.
Legit.
Essentials line up. Come on.
Literally.
And I feel like we would just love to do this full time. Like just have music full time.
Yep.
You can wake up in the morning, think, I get to be creative today.
Yeah.
But that's like 24/7.
I mean, you can do, like, if you're in that mindset. I always say to somebody, like, don't ever second guess. Like, if this is what you want to do, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless as to however you're gonna do it, as long as you're doing it.
Yeah.
As long as you're doing it. If there's like 10 points, as long as you're hitting 5 or more,
Yeah.
you're really bleeding this.
Yeah, no, it's true. Yeah.
For real. It's actually true. And that's why we like this, though, to be fair, because we all have full-time jobs and it gets hard. Like, at
Fuck
times
them
we're
jobs,
literally
innit?
sitting down, we're like, so tired.
Yeah, I say it with chest. Fuck them jobs. Yeah, they're just there to pay the bills and
Literally, that's
make
what
the
it
tax
is.
man happy, innit? You get
Yeah.
me?
It is.
You ain't getting this Essence money though.
But I think that's why we work so hard as well, especially because we don't live around the corner to each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even to find the time in our week where we're all available at the same time. That's why it took so long with you and why we had to keep going back and forth with dates.
But you know what? Like I said, man, like when it does all come together,
It's
meant to be in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Nothing before it's time. So you know what I'm saying? Time is the essence. Come on with 2 for 2, man.
That's going to be the motto of this whole video.
Come on, man. Essentials line up. You know what I mean? I'm running with that. I don't care. You lot can call your fans anything they want. They're essentials to me, innit? You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll come to one of your shows in a t-shirt that you lot don't even know is out.
Okay.
Guys,
Match manager.
It works for me.
Oh my god.
But no, man, like, I'm so glad that, you know, we're doing this. We've done this because, you know, I give you a little bit of backstory, you know, as to why I've put all this together. One, everyone's got a story. I'm very intuitive. I'm very interested in people. Especially if, you know, if you've got 3 people at once, that's a bonus. That's 3 different stories, 3 different journeys, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And, you know, aside from, you know, what you guys do, like musically, it's getting to know you guys as people. Do you know what I'm saying? Where you guys, you know, started from, how you came about, you know, your journeys, and you see why you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And a side note to that is, there could be somebody, or there could be people, there's going to be people watching this who can relate to some capacity, and there's going to be things that you say that's going to resonate with them. And, you know, not everyone's, you know, got the belief in themselves, or, you know, that self-esteem.
Yep.
And like I said, if there's something that resonates with them, they'll be sitting there thinking like, raw, if they can do it, I definitely can. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And also as well, there's an element of therapy to here as well. Like, I'm not saying I'm a psychologist, but there's probably things on here that, you know, you always probably wanted to talk about, haven't had the platform to talk, or the space, or just wasn't. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, for example, like their story, you didn't even know about their story.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So now it's like raw, like you guys are really kind of getting to know each other. And, you know, thirdly as well, it's, I rock with you lot, and, you know, I'm excited to kind of see, you know, where you guys are going to end up. Obviously, I'm going to be pissed off if I turn up at McDonald's drive-thru and you lot are working there. I'm not going to lie. I'm dashing chips at you. What are you doing here? Essentials, what's going on? Yeah, literally, nah. But yeah, like I'm hella excited. And, you know, this, you know, you guys can look back at this and be like, right, like we've grown. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we've grown a lot since then. No matter wherever it is that you guys do, you lot, you know, I've got faith that you lot are going to be doing that big tour. I'm going to be there in my essential t-shirt, bruv. You see, it's sticking now, innit? It's sticking now, innit? It's sticking. I have the original one. Fade out. Your letters are fading. You watch it at bare time and start peeling. It's just going to say S. No, everything's gone. Just says,
we need the quality t-shirts. We're gonna make them. They can't be peeling.
Well, again, I leave that to you guys. I'm just putting in my order, innit? You get me? I want my care package. I want a signed. I want a CD, a poster. I want a centerfold one signed. I want a rose.
Wow. A rose.
Yeah, but I want that care package, you know. Yeah, bruv. I want a care pack. I want pens, all of that. Mugs, you press it, you lot are singing. I need all of that. You know what I mean? Just something you think about merchandise, isn't it?
Now you said all of this, essentials does make sense.
See what I'm saying? Oh my days. I don't say things just for the sake of saying it, you know. It clicks. Ping.
Essentials.
Overnight bag.
Yeah, but maybe we can call the merch that, but not our fans.
Wow. I feel like your fans will appreciate me calling it essential.
No, I don't think
I tell you why. Let me tell you why. Yeah? When you think of the word essential, you need it.
Yeah, but
you need fans.
That's true. That's
haters.
True. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you'll have your essential fans, you have your essential haters as well. They'll call them non-essentials.
That was actually funny.
Bruv, I'm too sick with it. I'm too,
How that was in your brain.
listen. That was freestyle, you know. That's off the, listen, man's a borrower, you know. Listen, man's a, I'll write this out. I'll ghostwrite for you lot, you know. Big man thing.
Well, it's not really ghostwriting if you've just announced that.
I mean, they don't know, innit? You get me? They won't know. Don't we'll cut that out, man. We'll cut it out. We'll cut it out. But no, guys, man, fun and joke aside, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for sharing your story. How do you guys like feel like after all of this?
I feel really
Very much
appreciated.
Yeah.
Like, did you say the same thing? What did you just say?
Very much needed.
Oh,
Essential.
You need to start with that. No,
Listen.
this has been really good. Like really good conversation,
Yeah,
good
literally.
vibes.
And no like bad vibes,
No,
like no pressure,
chill,
just
like,
chill.
just
Nah, because
Yeah,
it's
just a vibe.
it's all about you, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's all about you. The floor is yours. The stage is yours. It's getting to know you. I said it from the beginning. It's getting to know you as you know, Talisha, Carmela, and Jess, and getting to know you as Essence. I was gonna say essential. Essence. as Essence. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, like if I didn't rock with you, I feel like this conversation would never have happened. And two, it wouldn't be as genuine. And you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be able to vibe as how we're vibing. So, you know, when I say, you know, I'm interested in people, if I'm really interested in you, obviously, like I said, one, I'm going to have you on here because I'm really interested in you, innit? And, you know, two, I really kind of want to get to know you. And I think, you know, for the masses as well, for the people who are watching, listening, they're also going to want to get to know you.
Yeah.
So, you know, I kind of want you guys to kind of talk as much, say as much, let the people know, you know, what it is that you feel is essential for them to know.
And I feel
Yeah,
like
gonna let that know.
everything that you've said is literally like, it's not sayings, like it's
Yeah.
actually the actions with it. Like I feel like this has been like it's felt very real.
Yeah.
Yeah, very real.
It's been essential.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
I'm tired now. Tired.
That is stuck. I don't care. I don't care. Track one, essential to my
You're so
fans.
proud of yourself, though.
Listen, listen.
It's the proudness
Bro.
that I'm feeling from this.
Listen.
energy. It's just
highlight.
The thing is, yeah, as much as you lot want to laugh and joke about, you lot are gonna leave today. I promise you.
I've already been swayed a tiny bit. 'Cause that's what it makes
I'm
sense.
saying it makes sense. You lot are gonna go, Mum, what do you lot feel about, you know, corner fans essential? I get it. It works. Watch. And you lot hit me up and be like, listen, it works. You get me? That's all I want. Is
waiting on that day.
I just want a thank you text. That's it. I'll hold that clock. When you lot do it big, I swear to God, I will be there. I've got their texts from
Print it
2023.
out and frame it.
It was me. Yeah, I'll print it out. I'll frame it. Or I would even change the phone. I'll keep the phone. I'll frame the phone. I will frame the phone. Big man ting. I will frame the phone, put it in a glass cabinet and be like, it was real. It started here. I made that shit.
That's so funny.
But no, man. But ladies, love and guidance.
Yes.
I wish you nothing but great success in your future. I know you lot. I'm manifesto. Grammy.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
I'm receiving.
Come on, man.
Receiving.
Come on, man. Yeah, and like I said, man, I just want the best for you lot.
Thank you.
Because we will be doing this again.
We
We'll be doing this again because we're gonna pick up where we left off, see what's changed from however long it is till you lot are back here. I mean, hopefully you lot don't get too big and forget me because
Never.
you get me. I'll be upset, you know, because I'll be like, boy, essentials, yeah,
You might as well trademark the name.
non-essential. I will have that T-shirt. I'll put it in black bold writing. Non-essential. Nah, but ladies, man, wicked. This has been.
So nice.
This
been
been
amazing.
amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Is there anybody you lot want to shout? Want to say thank you to?
Mom, Dad, I love you.
Yeah, just family, really. Everyone who's been supporting us, all our fans who've stuck through since.
What's the
New
fans called?
Faith.
What's the fans called?
Anyways, moving
Got
on.
you. But no, wicked, man.
No, but you know what, as well? The shout out as well, it's not just to fans, but it's also people like you guys, because you're not the first people who see something in us and want to give us the opportunity. There's a couple of people. Y'all know who y'all is.
Yeah.
Y'all know
Like,
y'all.
y'all know y'all is Josh from Mauritius, UK, the Filipinos from yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, and there's so many people. If I'm like not saying your name, you know who you is. You know I love. But
Yo, we don't name and shame on here.
no, but seriously, that's it. It's like we're the type that's really grateful for that type of stuff because like it just takes one person to go, no, I see something in you guys. The work you've been doing is worth it for me to give you the opportunity. So it's does mean a lot.
Can I get them writing? Signed, yeah. But no, ladies, you lot have been amazing, man. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Hi guys, we're Essence and this is Ror Talent. Even though you work hard all day, everything's gonna be okay. Even though people hate on you, just say a prayer and I'll guide you through. When you feel like there's no one there, all alone and nobody cares, just keep faith, just keep faith, just keep faith and you'll realize that this angel has never left your side.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.